Yeah, it's okay. We can just start. Yeah. So everyone, good evening. This is Teacher Penny today, not Teacher Michelle. Okay. So everyone, now let's take a look. Who is here in the class? If you have already here, you can type OK, the emoji OK, emoji OK to me. Yeah. Or just have to say something as a number. That's all right. I need to make sure. How many students join in my class? All right, yeah, so last 2 days is Teacher Michelle. Teacher Michelle teach you something about the calculation, about accounting. So today, our topic is about geometry. Yeah, okay, I see some of you typed in the chat box. Yeah, so yeah, a little bit late for today. So we'll wait for still 1 minute. And I think some of the kids, they are trying to come, they are coming. So if you have get here, you can maybe get ready a paper, a blank paper. We will try to do something in the class. Yeah, get ready a blank paper. Today our question, our DMD question, will about geometry. A very, very important key point about geometry is called perimeter and area. So today we will focus on the perimeter and area. Okay, 13 more seconds. 13 more seconds. I will officially start. It has already been the 3rd days. So if you have already still trying to do the question, super good, everyone, super good. Yeah, this is the last day of this week. Next day, maybe tomorrow, you will take a little break. But don't forget, next Tuesday, we will try to do it again. Try some other topic. Yeah. Okay. All right. So if anyone here, then can tell me your name in the chat box. All right. Wait me a second. Because later I will ask you some questions. I need to know your name. Give me a second. I need to remind some of the keys. Is there anybody watching it on the YouTube? You can type your name in the chat box. Let me know you are there. Yeah, I see some of you in the WeChat, on the WeChat. Christian, hi, good evening. Okay, so here we go. It will be about geometry today. Yeah, actually, let's see. We need to start now, because it's too late. We will focus on two very, very important topics about the geometry. One is called the perimeter. Another one is called area. I hope you listened it before. I hope you learned it before. Yeah, who knows about it before? You can type 1. You can type 1 in the chat box. Oh, teacher Penny, I know it before. I learned it before. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see some of you know it. About the area and the perimeter. Yeah, so area and the perimeter is the very, very special key point. Very, very, very special topic in the SASMO test, because it hadn't appeared in P2. It's only appeared in P3. So we will to take a look at what kind of question about the perimeter and the area today. All right, everyone, get ready. We will to start. First, have a quick review. What is called a perimeter? Yeah, perimeter says the total length of the outside edge of a closed shape. For example, this is a rectangle. The total length means 1, 2, 3, for these four lines, the total lines of these four lines, that is called a perimeter. All right, now everyone, if I tell you the length of the rectangle is 12, the breadth of the rectangle is 9, what is the perimeter of this figure? Yeah, if you know, you can tell me in the chat box. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answer. Perimeter of a rectangle. That is a very basic knowledge about this topic. We must know about it, then we can keep going on. Okay, yeah. Oh, I see some of the answer. But how do you get your answer? That is hard to say about, right? Yeah, because the perimeter means the total length. Total length means I need to add every single line together. One by one. So one of the method is 12 plus 9 plus 12 plus 9. But it's not quick. Actually, when I'm in the class, I always tell my student like this. The rectangle, it's made from 2 guns. This is one of the gun. And another gun, 2 guns together is a rectangle. So we will find the length, total length of one of the gun first. How do I know one of the gun? 12, 9. So 12 plus 9 equals one group of the gun, then times 2. So the quick way to find out the perimeter of the rectangle is length plus a breadth to get a pair of gun. Then second pair, we need to times 2. So quickest way. Good job if you get a 42, right? Perfect. 42 centimeter. About a rectangle. But what about a square? Perimeter of a square. Then if I tell you, the length of this side, let's see, this line is 5 centimeter. What is the perimeter of the square now? You can give me your answer in the chat box. I think this one is easier than rectangle. Yeah, square is easier to calculate because it can be quick. Excellent, it will be 20. Actually, we can add every single line together. 5, 5, 5, 5. I have 4 group of 5. Because the total length, we can use adding. But a quick way, if I can use multiplication, it will be quick. Each line is 5. All the line they are same. So I can use 4 times 5 equals 20. If I have already know the side of this square. Okay, remember, side times 4 equals the perimeter. Everybody remember it. Perimeter says the total length of the figure, the outside edge of the length. All right, and the area, it's a very different thing with the perimeter. Area help us to know how big the shape is. For example, the rectangle comes back again. Also the same rectangle, but this time I want to know the area. The amount of the space this shape covered. Can you tell me the area of the rectangle? If you type wrong, it's okay. Yeah, the easy question, I think you must get the right answer. Just type wrong. I understand. Yeah, so good. I have already seen the answer of area. Yeah, cool. It should be 108. That's right. So we will see area of the rectangle because the area shows how big. What is the amount of the space that the shape cover. So we cannot use gun. Then 2 pair of gun. That is, we find the perimeter, total length. So for area, we need to use length times the breadth. So in this shape, 12 times 9 equals 108. Here we go. 108. What about now? We know the rectangle of the perimeter of the rectangle, perimeter of the square. What about area of the square now? Can you tell me how big the square is? Area of the square. Excellent. I see somebody says a centimeter square. Use the right unit. Perfect. Be careful. The unit is different. It's not centimeter square. It's a centimeter. Yeah. Will be. I see another key is add the units behind your answer. Perfect. Very well. Good job. Good job. Because the unit is different. It's 25. Actually, for the square, the method is also same. We can also use length times the breadth. But for square, the length and the square, the length and the breadth, they are same. Length is 5, and the breadth is also 5. So we can use 5 times 5. Side times side equals the area of the square. Okay, so some key points, some basic knowledge about the geometry. But now let's see in the SASMO test. Cannot be easy like this. Yeah, the question will be hard. So we will find out if this shape is so regular, it will be very easy. But now I changed the regular shape into some irregular shape. Okay, everybody, now let's learn the method. How do we find out a perimeter of an irregular shape? Here we go. Penny used some of the square card to form a new shape, a new figure like this. It's not a rectangle. It's also not a square. But I want to find out, what is the perimeter of this figure? The only things I know is 3 centimeter. The side of each little square is 3 centimeter. Do you have any idea? If you get your answer, you can tell me in the chat box. Let me see who can do it right. Okay, yeah, so quick. I have already seen some of the right answer. Wow, perfect. Okay. But a little bit different. I see some different answer. Let's take a look. I want to know the perimeter of this figure. Everyone, be careful. Perimeter just means the outside edge. I use the green pen to label it out. This is a perimeter. If you want to find the perimeter, do not count the line inside because perimeter just the outside edge. All right, the only green line. Let's see. Actually, in this perimeter, we can find out a lot of group of 3, right? This is 3. Here is another 3. Here is another 3. If I can find out how many sides along the edge, okay, times 3 will be the final answer. But everybody, please tell me, how many sides along the edge now? I see some of you give me the equation. Super good. Yeah, perfect. How many sides along the edge? How many group of 3 actually in the edge? There will be 12. Actually, I have already counted out 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 group of side. Each side is 3. So quick way is I can use 12 times 3. Yeah, in this way, we will get 36 centimeter. Everyone, now this is a very often a very important type of the question in SASMO. You often see this kind of the question in the SASMO test. A figure made from some identical square, and then to find the perimeter. Here is the method. Find the number of the side along the edge. Because if we know each side, okay, multiplication can help you. Yeah, so this one is easy. Then let's see some real questions shows in SASMO. What about here? That is a question in SASMO 2018. The figure below is made from small squares with the length of 4. Length of 4 means each side is 4 centimeter. I want to know the perimeter of the whole figure. Yeah, can you try it by yourself? But be careful. Perimeter only means the outside edge. Outside. Yeah. I use the orange line, help you to label it out. You can think by yourself. 1 minute. The units should be meter or centimeter. Unit is centimeter. Careful. 100. 112. Oh, I also see 120, 116. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you cannot just give me an equation. The answer is that you shows on the paper when you do the SASMO test. Here we go. But the logic is right. The method is very good. Method is right. Okay, now let's take a look. This figure actually is made from some identical square, right? The method I teach you before. We need to find the number of the side along the edge. Then everybody, can you tell me the side? Here is that. This is the perimeter. How many side do you find in the perimeter? Tell me the number of side first. Yeah. There will be one group of four. For example, two group of four, three group of four, four group of four, five group of four. Hey, how many group of fours are there? How many sides along the edge? Why you says two answer? 116 or 119? The answer is only all. Yeah, first step, we need to count out how many sides. 29, 28. But 29 or 28. Let's count together. On the top, I already find out a 5 group of 4. And that means at the bottom, they are same. Bottom and the top, they are same. Also 5. And then let's go to the left. On the left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. I use another color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I forget to count out these things. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the left, there will be 9. That means on the right, also 9. 9 plus 9 equals 18. 5 and 5 is 10. So altogether, there are 28 side. 28 side. Yeah, 28 side. Each side is 4. That is what we know. Each side is 4. Then the next step is 28 times 4. If you get this step, oh, you are so close to the final answer. The next is about your calculation. Be careful when you do the calculation. Is 1, 1, 2. When you do it, when you're in the test, you cannot make sure. 28 times 4 equals how many? All right, write down the vertical working, because this question is not hard, really not hard. So make sure you can get the point from this easy question. For example, 4 times 8 equals 32, and then now 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 plus 3 equals 1, 1. So 112 is the final answer. Key point is find out the number of the side along the edge. All right, now everybody, I will let the question a little bit harder, just a little bit harder. I change a little bit about this question. I don't tell you, oh, what is the side? How long is the side? I don't know. What I tell you is the area of the figure is 100 centimeters square. Can you find the perimeter this time? The method is also same. Key point is how many sides are there along the edge? But we have already count. We have already find out 28 sides. But 28 times who? In this question, I don't tell you the side of the square. Can you find the side of the square first? Okay, everyone, now please tell me. I want to find the side of the square. This is our first step. How long is the side of the square? Think by yourself. In this question, I only know the area. No. The question will be harder. 40 means The side will be 40 centimeter. It seems no. Divide the area. Yeah. We need to use the divide. Okay. First, I know the area of the figure. Area of the figure is, the amount of the figure covered is 100 centimeter square. Each of the little square, they are same. So first, everyone, can you tell me how many little squares are there altogether? How many little square altogether? In this row, you get 5. In this row, also get 5. I have 5 same row. So there will be 25 squares altogether. Yeah, 25 square altogether. Finally, the total area is 100 centimeter square. Can I know what is the area of each little square? Hey, can you tell me? 25 times who equals 100? First step, I can find out the area of each little square. It should be used divide. 100 divided by 25. But if you don't know, 3 digits divided by a 2 digit, change it into the multiplication. 25 times who equals 100? Yeah, equals 4. Yeah, 25 times 4 equals 100. That means if each of the little square is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, a lot of 4 together, altogether 100. I find the area of the whole figure. Okay, then everyone, I make sure this little square, the area of it is 4. Then can we find the side of the little square? Can we find it? You can tell me, how long is the side? The side is 4? Really? Absolutely, side is not 4. There you go. Everybody, let's just think. I know the area of this little square. Side is 1. Let's try. If the side is 4, the area of it, length times breadth, 4 times 4 equals 16. It cannot be 4. If the side is 1, 1 times 1 equals 1. The area of the little square is 1 centimeter square. No, it's not 4. So don't forget, how can I get the area of the small square? Side times side equals 4 centimeter square. Who times himself equals 4? Oh, get it. 2 times 2 equals 4 centimeter square. So finally, I find it. Now teacher Penny knows side of each one little square, it should be 2 centimeter. Okay, now next step. I think you are very close to the perimeter. Do you know the perimeter now? Because we have already counted out there are 28 sides. Each side is 2. So the perimeter will be 28 times 2. It will be easy now. Okay, 28 times 2 equals. Finally, last step, calculate it. Yeah, so finally get it equals 56. 28 times 2 equals 56. So in this type of the question, key point is our target is find the number of the side along the edge. But sometimes We don't know how long is the side. Okay, your first step must to find out how long is each little side, then times how many sides are there. This is the question, first type of the question in SASMO. Always throw in SASMO. All right, so here is about perimeter of an irregular shape. Then now let's continue. We have already find out how do we know the perimeter of an irregular shape. What about the area of an irregular shape? Oh, let's see this type of the question. We must to get the method. Let's try to use the method in another question. All right. So everybody be careful. Now this is the very important time method give to you. Here it is. Now teacher Michelle has a 7 centimeter square card. This square card is 7 centimeter. But she cut a part of it. And this part is a square. So this part, I use the dashed line, the dotted line to show it. This part is, the part she cut away, she take away. And we know the length of the square here, this part, this side is 4 centimeter. I want to find out what is the area of the remaining part. Remaining part means the shaded part. Okay. How do I know the shaded part? Absolutely. Shaded part is an irregular shape. It's not a square, not a rectangle. How do I know it? So if we only find out, only knows about, how do we find the area of the regular shape? What about let's try to make the irregular shape into a regular shape? So here is one of the way. First way. The first way, method I called makeup method. Makeup method means make the irregular shape into a regular shape first, and then use the big area, then to minus the small part of the area. What does it mean? Let's try it now in this question. So actually make up, let's suppose if teacher Michelle doesn't take away this part, it's still a complete square card here. Yeah, it's a perfect square card. What is the area of it? Everyone, can you tell me? It's very easy now because it's a square. Square, you must know. All right, yeah, 70, not 70 something? How do I know the area of the square? Side times side. Yeah, side times side equals 49. Excellent. Good job. It will be 7 times 7 equals 49. So the whole part, the perfect square card, it should be 49 centimeters square. But, teacher Michelle cut a little corner of it. Can I know the area of this part? How big is this part? Can you tell me the area of it? Yeah, so this little corner should be 4 times 4. Okay, then 4 times 4 equals 16 centimeters square. All right, now let's see. The whole card is a 49, and this little corner is a 16. If I use 49 to minus 16, that means I have already find out the remaining part, the shaded part, right? So equals 33 centimeters square. Yeah. Okay. I see some of you get the answer in the beginning so quick because you learn it. I see some of you, they are my kids. Oh, very good. You don't forget the method I teach you. Here is that. So actually, makeup method. Try to make the shape into a whole shape. Then to use the whole minus the part I take away is the following. The following things is the remaining part I want to find. This is just one of the methods. I have another different way to do. Okay, so take this. Let's see another kind of method. Here, another kind of method I call a cutting method. We can make this shape into a regular shape. I can also cut this shape into a regular shape. For example, let's see. This is the shaded part, right? But everyone, can I have some way to make it into the rectangle? What about now? I cut it from here. I use another color. Color is not very easy to see. Okay, I cut it here. It will be part 1, part 2, 2 rectangle. We know how to find the area of the rectangle, right? Can you tell me the part 1, the shape 1, what is the area of it? I think it will be easy now. Length times the breadth. The length is easy to see. Length is 7. 7 times who? This side. How long is here? And it should be 3, right? But why is 3? The total is 7. And this part, the teacher Michelle take away. This part is 4. So 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 equals 3. 7 times 3 equals 21. 21 centimeter square. So for the part 1, the area of it is 21. What about part 2? The shaded part combined with 1 and 2. 2 parts all together is the shaded part. Can you tell me the area of find that? Part 2, it should be length times the breadth. Yeah, but what is the length now? Let's see, the length. Length equals these 2 lengths, they are same. And we have already know here, this part is 4. So length is 4. 4 times, what is the breadth? 4 times 6. Oh, excellent. I see some of the answer. Good job. Good job. That's right. 12. That means 4 times 3. But how do you get 3? 7 altogether. But I take away 4 from the 7. So 7 minus 4 equals 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay, now part 1 plus part 2. 21 plus 12 equals 33. 33 centimeter square. So here is the second method. You will find that both of these 2 methods can work. They will give you the same answer is 33. But okay, 2 of the methods can work. Which one it will be better to use is according to the question. Okay, now here is that. Today, the key point is irregular shape. Because in the SASMO test, you see every single question about perimeter and area. They all about the irregular shape. Nearly all about irregular shape. Because irregular shape is not easy to find. So now let's have a little summary. Here. So first, we must to know how can we find out the perimeter and area for a basic irregular shape, the rectangle and the square. The next part, very, very, very important part, how to find the perimeter of an irregular shape. Key point is how many sides along the edge. You will see the same type of question in your paper today. Then for irregular shape, we have 2 of the methods. First, cut an irregular shape into 2 regular parts. Then second is make up. I use the big area, the whole area, and then minus the part I take away. So 2 of the method. Okay, let's, we still have some time. We can try one of the question about the area. This is from SASMO 2015, but this is not the original question. The original question is really hard. I changed a little bit. Just to help you to understand the method today we have. Here is that, everyone, let's see. This is a figure, but I divide the figure into 3 smaller rectangle. 1, 2, 3. 3 smaller rectangle and a square. Part 4 is a square. If the length of the big rectangle, here, it should be 12 centimeter. The area, be careful everyone, 9 is the area. Area of the square is a 9 centimeter square. Find the total area of the shaded rectangle. Shaded rectangle absolutely is an irregular shape because it's separate into two parts. All right. Then everyone, do you think which method do you think is easier? I need to use the part 1 plus the part 2 to get the shaded part, or whole minus part to get the shaded part. So obviously, which one is easier? Method 1 or method 2? Yeah, it should be method 1 now. Method 1 is easier. It has already separated into two parts. Part 1, part 2. And let's take a look. If I tell you these two parts, they are same. Let's suppose these two parts, they are same. Then to find out the answer, here we go. Let's see. If I want to know the area of one of the rectangle, I must to find out the length of the rectangle and the breadth of the rectangle. Because length times the breadth equals the whole area of a rectangle. But for this small rectangle, I know nothing. How can I know the breadth of the rectangle? Let's just see part 1. Breadth of it. Yeah, just tell me the breadth is okay. The breadth is 9? 9 is the area of this square. 9 is not the length. Okay, so how do I know the length? How do I know the breadth? We will find that, the small little square, this part is a 9 centimeter square. Can I find out the side of it? How long is this side? Do you know? It should be easy because a number times itself equals 9. The side of the small little square, who times itself equals 9? 3. So the side of it is 3. Then if I have already know the side of this square is 3. Okay, here is 3. Here is a 3. The next step, I can find the length of the rectangle. How long is this side? Can we know? Or we can change it into here. How long is this side? Everyone, now total is 12. That means total is 12. Actually, I know the side of the little square here. It should be 3. Then 12 minus 3 is what I want to find. 12 minus 3 equals 9. So actually, I find it. Now the length of it is 9. The breadth is 3. Can I know the area of the small rectangle now? Small rectangle. Length times breadth. Good job. Should be equals 27. 27 centimeter square. So one of the rectangle is a 27 centimeter square. But these two rectangle, we suppose they are same. Because I changed this question a little bit just to tell you how to do with the method. This is not the original question. 27. So the whole square, actually the whole shaded part, it will be 27 times 2. Or 27 plus 27. 27 times 2 equals 54. 54 centimeter square. So remember, for irregular shape, we have a 2 method. Part 1 plus part 2. Or here, we can use the whole minus the part. All right. Then we still have maybe 3 minutes. Actually, 2 minutes is enough. 2 minutes. Let's quickly go through the method of the question you need to do today. Here is that. Now, read the question by yourself. We will find that, this shape it's made from some identical squares. So if I want to find the perimeter, key point is how many sides along the outside edge? Yeah, question 1, I think it's okay, not very hard. Remember, find out how many sides along the edge. The second question, what is the area of the shaded part? Oh, area of the shaded part is an irregular shape. Then, what about here? Everyone, can you tell me which method is better? The first method or the second method? Which one is better? We'll find that. 1, 2, 3. If I add these 3 parts together, we'll find the area of it, right? Add these 3 parts together is the method 1. Part plus part plus part plus part. So you can use this method in the second question. Then let's go. The third question a little bit tricky. Because in this question, we don't need to find the area. It has already tell us the shaded part. This area is 50. Actually, give you a little tip. 50 equals the big triangle plus the small triangle. All together is 50. Okay, yeah, this is my tip. I will stop at here. Try to find the side of the length of the large square by yourself. Okay? Yeah. Here we go. Last one of the question. Last question here is that I want to know also the shaded part. So for this question, do you think, oh, method 1 is easy or method 2 is easy? Which method is better? 1 or 2? This question is number 1. Number 1 means I need to cut it. I can cut it? No, actually, if you cut it, you will find that, I need to find, the area of the triangle. No, actually, the method 2 will be better. Use the big rectangle. Use the big rectangle minus the small rectangle. Take away the small rectangle. So method 2 will be better. Okay, yeah, I just give you some tip. Then the following question, do it by yourself. All right. Okay, now that is all about our mini class today. We talk about the perimeter and the area. So everyone, now the following things, try it by yourself. Yeah, it's 4 of the little question. Then don't forget to submit your work in the group. Teacher Penny and Teacher Michelle will see how you do it. Okay, so everyone, that's all for our mini class today. Yeah, I will see you next Tuesday. All right. So bye-bye. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Actually, if you have any question, you can ask me or ask Teacher Michelle in the group. Okay? See you. See you. Bye.